Looks like Gene and Pat, Wayne, and Brad were on this trip. We went to Gettysburg, as you know, could see, and Williamsburg. We have our 31 footer with us. Yep. Oh, this is our trip across country with Brad and Doug. Because that's Brad. There's Doug. Guess I missed that too. Not very good on dates and time span, I guess, when I put this together. Shenandoah National Park. We're up on top. Had trouble going down. Our front brake started smoking on that hills going off the mountain with all that weight behind. Got to Alabama, they looked at the brakes and they were okay. This is the Natural Bridge again, the second trip. Or else that film was in the wrong place. And I guess you know that's me here on the left and Val, Doug coming up from the rear. Brad's taking pictures. Camp for the night. Move on in the morning. This was the beginning of our trip across country, of course. I neglected to say that because this thing jumps about so much. Mrs. Gattenberg. Al got a kidney attack here on our way across country. The boys like to slide. Yeah, I bought her a case of beer and she drank and drank and drank it and got rid of it. The kidney attack, that is. We all went down the Mammoth Keg, and Ma turned around and went back. She couldn't do it. This is in Decatur, Alabama. It's a, they make waves. It's a pool, wave pool. They shut it off every 15 minutes. Look down below, make sure nobody's drowned. I love that place. It was great. Decatur, Alabama. They checked my truck for those brakes that I spoke about a little while ago. Spent an hour or so on it, trying to figure out whether everything was alright. And wouldn't charge me. They said they didn't put any parts in, they didn't do anything, so they didn't charge. And they got mad when I wanted to give them a tip. That's America. He had an air conditioner put on the roof of the motor of the trailer, and this is New Orleans, and the vegetable area. This is downtown now with the French Quarter. This was a cemetery on a tour we took around New Orleans, and the cemeteries in New Orleans all had to be above ground because the water level is so close to the surface. So it was rather unique for us Northerners, or non-Louisianians. Things are built on stilts there because of the flooding. We are now out of New Orleans. I'm not sure whether this was I think it's Texas. Padre Island. Not sure. Yep, that's what it is. We stayed here a couple of days to rest up before we went on. This is I believe a federal campground. You just park down the street between the lines, and of course you have to be self-contained. Brad, I think Brad or Doug both thrown bread up to the seagulls. The Alamo, before they really did some restoration to it. When I was a National Park Ranger, I spent the winter in San Antonio. It's San Jose Mission, and of course got very familiar with that needle and everything else there. In fact, our wedding anniversary, I believe it was, I went up on top with Val, and that was in 1990 or so, maybe 92. And I got a little air sick because the thing revolves, and I was next to the window, and it just all the bars going by just made me dizzy as the dickens. I had to move away from it. Beautiful town, San Antonio. Love it. The river walk. I guess we were at a campground here, and we're leaving Texas for the west. Oil wells just after, I think it was this time, just after this, it was a sandstorm. Yeah, there she comes. Looks like it. Val taking pictures, I think. This is out in the middle of nowhere. The stage was an old stagecoach station. What the dickens was the name? It might be a sign. Bakersville? No. Hang in there. There'll be a sign, I hope. Lots of different types of cacti. Butterfield stage. Haha, Brad got pinched.